Welcome back. Glad you could join me today. You know, they say that time really goes by when you're having fun, and here we find ourselves on our last show of this series.
Bob just found himself on the last show of his series, and welcome to the last show of this series. Because after this, I'm gonna kill myself.
Don't do
There,
it.
that's an intro. One, two, three.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, how's it going? I like that. All right. Hello, welcome back to the Man of Attica channel. Today we have a guest with us, MeganStudio. Say hello, Megan.
Hello, Megan.
Today, we are going to be doing a Bob Ross tutorial together. The reason that Megan is here with us is because Megan is actually a professional artist. You can find all of her info and her shop down in the comments section or the description below.
There will be links.
Yeah, there will be links. So Megan is a classically trained artist. What do you normally do as far as like your art style and stuff like that? Like, do you have a medium you prefer or anything like that?
So I'm actually trained in oil, but actually the past couple of years I've been mostly using acrylics. I don't paint landscapes though, so this is going to be interesting.
What do you normally paint then? Like, what are your subjects normally?
I do lately a lot of like insects and moths, but I'm working on a new series and there are snakes involved, so.
Yeah, oh my god. Okay, so Megan, another thing that's linked down below is MeganStudio's Twitch. Megan, when do you normally stream on Twitch?
So I stream Monday nights at 7 p.m. Central. I have to like think about it. And Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Central.
Today we are going to be following along with a Bob Ross tutorial. This one is Northern Lights. It is episode 13 of season 8, and it is a mountain landscape with an aurora borealis, hence Northern Lights. I know. Weird, right? So the reason that we're doing this is I wanted to show, like, I have a background in scenic painting, so I'm normally like, you guys know, I used to do haunted houses, so I'm good at making things look shittier than they originally were. So trying to do something and make it look like something else, but make it look pretty, I don't know if it's gonna work. So I think it would be kind of cool to like an absolute amateur artist versus a professional and see like, how good is Bob Ross as a teacher? We're putting him to the test from beyond the grave.
I feel like there's so much pressure on me to like do a good job as a professional.
There is a lot of profession. There's a lot of professionals.
There's a lot of pressure.
There's a lot of profession. No, there is a lot of pressure, and you should feel bad if I do better.
God. Okay.
So I thought today, you know, since I lived in Alaska so long, I'd do a special Alaskan painting. And I think today we'll do some Northern Lights. So come on up here and let's get started.
What? I don't know how to hold. How do you hold
do
this?
like this, I think. I don't know. This is not the kind of palette I have. I think you put
Like
your.
this?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what's comfortable for me. I don't think it matters as long as you're comfortable.
Bob, what are you doing?
Yeah,
oh,
what's
wait,
Bob?
he's dead.
I hope you're plagued with dissatisfaction your entire life.
This fan brush is already starting to like arcs out. This is why you don't get cheap shit.
Start with the old fan brush, go right into titanium white. Now we already have all those beautiful colors on the canvas, so all we need is white. Let's go up here. Now, decide where these curtains or these lights are going to be and just begin tapping. See, all I'm doing is just tapping. And this is where the fun starts.
I just realized I fucked up, and so I was doing some adjustments. What did you decide to do? Like, knowing that we messed up right out of the gate, what did you end up doing?
I was kind of trying to make it look like what he was doing. I did the white, but I
Oh, okay. So you see, I'm like, yeah, no, if I'm already not doing the thing that they told me to do, I need to go back and fix it.
He wrote a beautiful song about Northern Lights. Northern Lights were running wild in the land of the midnight sun.
Dude, I keep like falling behind. What? No. Make it go back. I'm done.
Okay. Just beat the devil out of it.
I need to remind him, oh my god. so much and it's happening so fast and I'm so bad. Okay, and I was using white for this.
I don't think he's using anything. I think he's just pulling it off where the highlights are gonna go.
Good to go. No pressure. No pressure at all.
I don't know, I think I'm trying to practice. Stop.
I'm sure you're doing great.
Oh my god, no.
Very gently lift upward. This takes out all those little tap marks, softens, blends, creates the illusion of mist.
He's very fast.
Dude, I legitimately, I'm so...
Load that brush full of paint. Look at all the paints in there. Okay, let's go back up here. Maybe there's some happy little trees live back here.
Happy trees, he said it. He said the thing. He said the thing.
Adding trees. Happy ones.
Yeah, then we can take another fan brush, and I have several of them going here, so I don't have to continually wash them.
This is a scenic painter trick. You just don't give a shit. You use yourself, so... The wiping color. That's why I wore shirts I didn't care about.
That color is not transparent. It will not do for what we're trying to do here. That's a good test. Of course, now we got a red spot on the canvas. Hey, paint another tree. Trees cover up a multitude of sins.
What do you... Yeah, no shit. That's what I'm literally doing right now. Covering up my sins in trees. I didn't know it was that simple, Bob. Thank you for telling me that I can cover my sins.
That should be a t-shirt. It probably is a t-shirt somewhere.
You can find the Cover My Sins in Trees in my merch store. You're welcome.
I don't have much room at the bottom.
I do not have enough room either. Holy shit.
He's got a square canvas, so he's got more bottom room.
And we're on the verge of having a completed painting. We'll take the knife, scratch through, let some of these little sticks and twigs show. And this one's about done.
All right. Well, there you have it. How you doing?
I am putting in some final touches that are going to make me happy.
I feel like it's not great.
I definitely know mine is not great. Mine, I feel like if I saw this hanging in one of my schools, I'd be like, yeah, that's about where a high schooler should be at. So, how was your first Bob Ross?
It was an experience.
So, like, when you were coming into this, like, how did you think a Bob Ross painting was going to be? Were you thinking that it was going to be easy, difficult?
I thought that it wasn't. I didn't think it was going to be difficult. I thought it would be maybe difficult in the sense that it's just like a different way from what I'm used to painting.
I honestly thought, like, when I was like, oh yeah, we're doing a Bob Ross thing, I honestly thought, like, I saw the 20-minute video, I watched it a little bit, like, I didn't, like, study, but I was like, this seems manageable. This seems like a thing that I could get done, you know? And now, after doing it, I'm, like, this was way more difficult than I ever could have imagined.
I think I would have had an easier time if I had, like, the exact same setup as him. Like, he's using different brushes than me. Like, I don't know when he's cleaning his brush, and like...
Yeah, and that's the thing. He's infuriatingly vague about it.
And he's very fast. I think if I was used to doing these and I had done a couple of these, I think I would have an easier time following it. But I think being my first one, I wasn't prepared for, like, how quickly he just, like, moves on to the next thing. Like, he really just, like, puts it down and then moves along.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but I don't know. I guess it was unexpected.
Yeah, so, essentially, yeah, so I thought, like, 20-minute video, like, it's gotta be, like, pretty simple, and, like, Bob Ross, like, everybody's like, oh, it's so relaxing, right? Like, it's like, it sort of came from that lo-fi movement, like, that's been coming back, where people are like, oh, man, you know, I just want to chill.
Yeah.
I just want to take some time and chill out and do these things. And so, like, I was expecting something more laid back. And what I'm in right now is some sort of purgatory. So, are you adding any sort of embellishments that he didn't mention into your painting?
I Mine looks different from his.
Oh, mine does too. Mine does not look like his.
I kind of just made everything. I kind of went with, the general idea of how he was doing things, but everything's kind of shaped a little bit different. Everything's placed a little bit different, and also like, it doesn't really look like how he did it.
So that's the difference between like an expert, right? Like she was able, like what I'm seeing when I like through here is like you were able to add in those extra layers of like highlight and shadow, and you were able to divide them really well.
Yours has that too, though.
Yeah, but like I didn't understand, like, because I kept focusing on what I was doing, which is why I had to keep rewinding, because I was like, oh shit, I gotta go back, and I gotta like figure out exactly where it's putting it. And then I realized, because he's like, oh, put it wherever you want, and I'm like, okay, I want to make sure I have room for the cabin, so I moved the mountains over. And then I was like, fuck. Which is why I have these trees here, and they're not as like tall as yours, is because I was like, shit, now I have to go back, and I have to alter that. Yeah.
I think they both look fine. They both look good. I don't think either one of them looks like the original.
Yeah. Right now. Bam. That's what that looks like. Bam. That's what this one looks like. Bam. That's what that one looks like. Wow. And here's some. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, dang, they're side by side.
What?
Look at the comparisons. Oh my god.
Wow. Magic. Movie magic.
Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope that you found this somewhat entertaining as we quickly screamed and tried to, well, okay, I was doing all the screaming. You were like calm and composed the entire time.
I was screaming internally.
Thank you so much for being here. Sorry the AC was... And then finally, if you want to see more of this bullshit, because I got more stuff coming out relatively soon after this, feel free to subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I think we're like just a few away from 100, and that would be kind of neato. And if you've already done all those things and you want to help out more, go over to Megan's channel on Twitch. Give it a like. Go buy some of her stickers or artwork or prints.
Yeah, do it.
Do that. If you really want to support me, go to my merch store. I have a bunch of bullshit I put on there. I mean, some of it's cool bullshit, but most of it's just bullshit.
Comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you later.
Once again, I'd like to thank you for being with me during this 8th Joy of Painting series. We have the 9th series under production already, so we'll see you again. From all of us here, happy painting. God bless.
Oh my god, we literally got the two most awkward human beings on the planet. It's like, let's put cameras in front of them and they can try and do funny shit.
We're both awkward. There are cameras, and it's very hot, and we're
Very hot.
we are very sweaty.
I might be right at the point of heat stroke. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.